Yet another video outside the Stadium of Light, and to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I really want to talk about this game any more than what I have to. Just purely because at least 1 in 100 people like what I say, but... Well, where'd you start? 2-0 up at home, and then not seeing it out, and then losing 3-2. This is... I swear to God, at the minute, it isn't even funny anymore. It's just sheer depressing, and... Why? You know... I've said all along, I don't think we lack quality, and I stand by that. I'll still probably be called deluded or whatever you want to say. I really do not care at this point. I still think we do not lack the quality to stay up. You know, but the character-wise, you know, you've got to call that into question how massively after being 2-0 up at home and then throwing it away 3-2. It's ridiculous the amount of times that this is happening. You know, that's not a quality thing. That's a mentality thing, being 2-0 up at home. What I will say is I have defended Dillaborgi. If it's true that all of the goals were his fault, then you've got to bring O'Shea back in. You need some solidity to that back line. Because to be quite honest, if you're not going to give the solidity to it, then we're just going to keep conceding bucket loads of goals every single damn time. You know, and the character, you know, we went 2-0 up and you think, right, I thought at 2-0, don't let them back into it straight away. Just don't. Because if you do that, it's going to be for an intense, nervous finale. And then sorry, I'm trying to wave to a couple of friends there. So if you see me doing this, you know why. You know, once it got back to 2-1, though, I just had a feeling we weren't going to win it. To draw that game from 2-0 up would have been bad enough, but to lose it, I mean, it's depressing at this point. And the sad thing is, Sunderland fans have come to expect this, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't come to expect it. Why are people saying staying up for Sunderland is a good thing? It's not. But at this point, we're just going to have to accept that we're probably going to have. We might not even stay up at this point. I still refuse to change that belief after one game, and it is just after one game, because I think a lot of people have said after the last couple of games that, you know, we're not going to stay up because we've lost the first couple of matches. But I'm just getting to the point where I'm just done. You know, sort it out. And if you can't be bothered to win a game from being 2-0 up, then you don't deserve to be in the Premier League. You just don't deserve it, because other teams don't do that. You don't manage to find a way to go 2-0 up and then manage to somehow find a way to lose it 3-2. Oh, I'm just sick to death of it at this point. So, look, guys, I mean, I don't blame Moyes for this. I still think he needs time. I mean, certainly this won't help things, but you know, he does need time. Fact, he needs it. You know, if you're going to sack Moyes, who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to bring in for the? You know, one last thing I will say, Januzaj. Right, there was a Man United fan on Twitter earlier this week who was saying that we were slaughtering Januzaj, and she was saying, no, the rest of our team's rubbish. I don't think it is. But with Januzaj, I'm sorry, he drove my absolute head in against Palace, because every time he runs forward, all he does is he just stands there and expects something else to come off for him. No, try and show a bit of proactiveness, mate. Try and beat your man, challenge your man, try and do something. And that's from an idiot here who doesn't have a clue half the time how to play football. His attitude's shocking. Guys, I'm going to leave it there and keep me friends waiting long enough, but also I don't really want to talk about this game anymore, so sort it out against West Brom.